Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division. It's no wonder they call him the Pride of Wales. Joe calls.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
What a pleasure to be in this. And there's the bell to start the round. Hit him with a left jab. And that's a scoring straight left hand. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
These punches coming from every angle. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Got out of the way of that right hook. Failing to score with that right hook. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
He terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they didn't even see the shot leaving.
Just missed with that hook. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You know that bell was... They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Land that jab. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Third punch caught him clean. He misses with that straight left. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Is he going to punch himself out though? Incredible work rate. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
The middleweight is the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab, be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Looking to land the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out there? You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Right uppercut can't find a home. Both men step back for just a moment. The right hook just missed. Misses with the straight left. A perfect counter shot. Tried to score the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be... And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Misses with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You'd like to see more jabs. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The perfect counter lands. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest, so the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This could be really intense.
The Prince of Wales is down. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
How about that time counter shot? A big whiff with the right hook. An uppercut does not score. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The corners are now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
counter punch caught him clean. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot worked and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
And they were heavy knock.
They ring the bell, and here we go. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, they're just bouncing off and they're walking you down. It's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Failing to score with that right hook. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you got to get some before you get him close.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big... Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. It's not a... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone so powerful, you can't think him. You just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
How about that time counter shot? Big whiff with the right hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. You can imagine that being you. They're the size of an Andrews man.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nobody home with that hook. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What hard, what... You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton out. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights, I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I could do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul I can feel it, in my soul I can feel it. There's always been a deeper meaning, I wrestle with my demons. I wrestle with my demons. The road's always been appealing, there was holes in my sneakers. There was holes in my sneakers. I had to go and get that beat and I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling. I just know that I'm in deep. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's the sugar.
This bout.
A lot of trash. And there's the bell to start the round. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Hey, those punches add up. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Nice counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. That jab misses. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their...
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
He's back on his feet, but his opponent is licking his chops right now.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Do you believe what we are seeing? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe this? They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Beautiful counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. misses. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. You'd like to see more jabs. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
These two were made for each other. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no... Win the title. I don't have to think too
heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The road to and from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton.